Hey guys, it's Ash, and in this video I want to share what I believe is the best Golem deck in the game right now. Also, I want to give you guys some really good tips on how to use the Golem and this deck effectively. For example, what do I do when I play Golem on one lane and my opponent rushes in with Hog Rider or Elite Barbarians on the other lane? I've been getting lots of 12 wins consistently with this deck in Grand Challenges, and I also found it surprising that the current number 3 in the world right now is using this deck as well, but he uses the Log instead of Fireball, which is a fine substitute as well. Now, the most important thing to know about this deck is that it's a build-up beatdown deck, which means that you shouldn't go for the win in turn 1. You have to build your way up by placing down Elixir Collector and playing slowly at the start. This also means that it will be very difficult to defend against fast decks that use troops like Hog Rider and Elite Barbarians, but you also need to understand that once you've built up a big Elixir lead with your Elixir Collector, it becomes almost impossible for someone using a fast-paced deck to stop your huge push during double Elixir time. Perhaps the most important tip I can give you is don't be afraid to sacrifice tower health or even lose a whole tower early. It's super easy to make a big comeback with this deck. Never start off with your Golem. If you start the game by placing down the Golem, you leave yourself open against Elite Barbarians. The only time you should be placing down your Golem is when you've placed down your Elixir Collectors or have taken a big Elixir lead. Playing your Golem right after your opponent plays their win condition push, such as a Hog Rider push, is a good idea. Knowing the perfect time to drop a Golem is very important. Another super important tip is you must support your Golem at all costs. Say you have a Golem on the left lane and your opponent plays Ice Golem and Hog Rider on your right lane. If you don't have much Elixir, then you should ignore the Ice Golem and Hog Rider and instead support your Golem with your Mega Minion. This is a very smart move because the Ice Golem Hog Rider push is not gonna 3-crown you, and by ignoring the Ice Golem and Hog Rider, you've netted 6 Elixir because you ignored the 6 Elixir push, meaning your opponent is down 6 Elixir, and now you have a super deadly Golem Mega Minion push. Now, before we get into doing some battles, I want to give you guys a really powerful tip, and it has to do with the Musketeer. So, say we use the same example before where your opponent rushes in with his Ice Golem and Hog Rider while you have your Golem on the other lane. With your Musketeer, you can shoot down the Ice Golem and the Hog Rider with your Musketeer on the other lane to mitigate or lessen the damage from the Hog Rider and Ice Golem combo, and at the same time support your Golem with a Musketeer behind for a super powerful push. Knowing how to do this will easily allow you to 3-crown in many battles. Lastly, during double Elixir time, you're normally gonna have lots of Elixir to use. So instead of playing everything in one lane, a very important trick is to attack your opponent on both lanes by making a sneaky Elite Barbarian push on the other lane. By placing your Ice Golem in front of your Elite Barbarians in one lane while you have your Golem and Mega Minion on the other lane. This double lane attack is almost impossible to stop. So we'll do some battles on the ladder. I'm currently one of the highest ranked level 12 players in the world at the 5300 trophy range, so we're probably gonna have some really tough battles. Okay, first battle against Gigs from Synergy, good luck. We have Golem, Musketeer, Mega Minion, and Zap. Not a very good starting hand, no Collector in sight, so we're gonna play our Mega Minion since it's 3 Elixir, it's our safest unit to play at the start. Next card is our Elite Barbarians. Okay, he's got a Giant coming up. So what we're going to have to do is use our Ice Golem as shield and then use our Elite Barbarians to take down that Giant. Alright, so let's see. He's going to play his 3 Musketeers and we're going to Fireball them. We played them all together. And can we zap them? Quick, quick, quick. Oh, we missed one of the Musketeers, but that's fine because our Arena Tower can finish it off. Hopefully it doesn't get a hit off. It did get a hit off, unfortunately. But look at our Elite Barbarians getting... One of the Elite Barbarian getting 3 hits, so that's awesome. His tower down to 2200. Nice. So we're gonna place down our Collector, but not yet. We're gonna need to place it down once we have 10 Elixir. That way, it's not risky because we need Elixir for defense. So he's gonna play Furnace. Okay, I'm just gonna allow it to chip away some health off of my tower and instead just generate enough Elixir So right here, we're gonna place down the Golem, and by ignoring that furnace on the left, we're leading in Elixir, and because we have a Collector down. So we should be able to counter his push right here and be able to form a really powerful counter push at the same time. So his Musketeer locked onto my Arena Tower. We're gonna throw Elite Barbarians onto it, and then the Elite Barbarians are gonna go after his Giant, and now we have a super powerful counter push. He's gonna play his Musketeers, unfortunately there. We're gonna zap and Fireball, finish him off quick. Level 11 Musketeer on the other lane targeting, so we're gonna need to use the Ice Golem to redirect it onto my Ice Golem and counter it. Okay, so we have 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Plenty of time for him to make a comeback, but we're not gonna allow it. We're gonna place down Golem right here since he just played his Musketeer on the right. Most likely he wants to support it with the Giant, and because our tower on the right is at 1043, it's weaker. So let's see what he does. He's gonna play Furnace. We're gonna play Mega Minion. We're gonna save Elixir to defend the left lane with our Elite Barbarians. So right now we're gonna use Elite Barbarians, and we're gonna use an Ice Golem in front, pressure him there, and not allow him to make that that push with his Giants basically. And now I'm just gonna throw that Golem. We have so much Elixir now, so we're gonna throw that Golem right here at the center and just pose a lot of pressure, not give him that opportunity to form a push with his Giants. So we're gonna zap, finish off those Musketeers. His tower down to 1092. Even if he takes down my tower on the right, we're gonna take down his tower on the left. So he's gonna be down 1 tower regardless. So here we go. We're gonna place down that Ice Golem again, distract the Musketeer. He wasn't able to take down our tower, and now our Elite Barbarians are gonna finish off the Musketeer. And we could have 3 crown, but it doesn't matter. Good game. Okay, next battle against Nazca. Good luck. We have Zap, Ice Golem, Mega Minion, and the Elixir Collector. Very good starting hand. We're gonna play down our Collector right here at the center, and we have good defense units. We have the Ice Golem and Mega Minion to play. He's gonna use a rocket. What? Oh, he's gonna rocket my Arena Tower, not the Collector. That is very unusual. Most players would rocket your Collector, but I'm guessing this guy has a very cheap strategy where he's probably just gonna throw spells on my tower. That's what I'm predicting. Which is just a super cheap strategy for max players. Because look how much damage that rocket did to my tower. Crazy. Alright, we're gonna play Ice Golem, Elite Barbarians. With the Mega Minion, he's got the Musketeer. We're gonna Fireball. Oh no, he's gonna use Elite Barbarians over there for defense, and our Fireball is not gonna finish off his Musketeer, of course. It's at about 1% health, so we can just ignore it and then just build up, play down another Collector. We're gonna play it at the back right here. So let's see, does he throw a rocket on this tower? Because the tower on the right is at full health. So let's see. He's gonna throw a rocket on the left. Okay, perfect, because now we're leading in so much Elixir and we have 2 Collectors down. We're gonna play a Golem this time and make it much harder for him to stop this push. And because we have 2 Collectors down and we're leading in big, we have a big Elixir lead. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a 2-lane push this time, make it even harder for him to stop. So here we go, Ice Golem and Barbarians on the left. So let's see what he does to stop us here. He's gonna play Ice Golem. We're gonna play Musketeer now, and let's see. Look at that. How are you gonna stop this? I'm interested in knowing how he's gonna stop this. Is he just gonna rocket everything here? Because even if he rockets, it's gonna be too late. He's gonna lose his tower. So as you guys can see right there, he lost his tower. We're gonna place down our Collector right here at the center. And look, he has to defend against that. Otherwise, he's gonna lose the tower. Oh my goodness, that's a 3 crown. That's what happens when you try to play really cheap and try to just rocket your way to a win. Let that be a lesson. Okay, for our last battle, we're going to use the Log instead of the Fireball. So this lowers our average Elixir cost and makes it easier for us to form bigger combinations, basically. Alright, so we're going to play Mega Minion most likely at the back, but we're going to wait and see what he does. He's going to play Furnace, so we're going to have to go with the Mega Minion regardless. Let's see. Hoping he doesn't have Mirror Furnace. That's going to be really annoying. Looks like he has Goblin Barrel. We're going to need to log that, and that log is also going to take down a couple of those Fire Spirits, and then we're going to play Musketeer to also control the Fire Spirits that are coming on that lane. He's going to Fireball, which is going to kill our Musketeer because our Musketeer is level 10 and he's got a level 11 Fireball, which is just really annoying and you can't really do much about that. Okay, we're going to place down our Golem at the back. We're going to lose that tower because it's almost impossible to stop that deck, especially a max player using it from taking down at least one of your towers. So by sacrificing that tower, we can form a bigger push. and get a tower in return. So let's see. We're gonna play log now. I was waiting for that. And there goes his skeletons, there goes his mirrored skeletons, and our golem's gonna make it to his tower, which is excellent. He has a minion horde, unfortunately, but we're gonna zap right now because the arena tower redirected its target onto our mega minion. By zapping, we've redirected the arena tower back onto the golem mines. So we got that tower, awesome. We made a magnificent push right there to get his tower there. But now we have to worry ourselves against his bait tactics here, and again, we're not gonna be able to stop that. We didn't have the log or the zap there, so we had to go with our musketeer, and now he also needs to defend against the musketeer here. He's gonna use his skeleton army. We're just gonna use the ice golem to counter that, and then we're gonna form a really powerful push. By ignoring the spear goblins on the left, we took a 2 elixir lead. And by using our Ice Golem on a 3 elixir skeleton army, we took another 1 elixir lead. So we're making positive elixir trades, and we're going to use that to form a really powerful push that he cannot stop. Now obviously he has a very powerful defensive deck, so it's going to be very tough to stop him from basically stopping us from getting one of his tower. Alright, so we're going to use the log, but this time he's going to play his skeleton army cleverly on the other lane. We're going to need to send in a golem, keep the pressure going. Right now, we have Mega Minion at the back, take down these minions. We're not going to use a zap yet because I'm expecting, the skeleton army. And now we're going to zap those spear goblin. Now we got, he's going to lose all those skeletons to our ice golem there with this death damage, perfect. And now we're going to send in the golem. Oh, I actually should have defended against the goblins, but doesn't matter. He's gonna lose that tower anyways, so it's gonna be good game. That was crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battles and also like the deck. It's a very powerful deck, and I hope you guys learned a lot as well. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys again soon. Later.